lot of animal spirits here to help us. Ooh, you guys, your living animals are sending their energy too. Everyone who put a question in here, the animals that you love and love you are showing up, and they're very excited about this event. Oh, can you feel them? So the original post I put was, what do you wish you knew about animal communication? Very simple. And the very first one here is the how. I always talk to my furry babies, but my husband thinks I'm crazy. Also that she's excited to hear about the animal communication program. So how? Because I'm not sure which part of the how that you're confused about, but let me, in particular that is interesting you. So I'm gonna just see if I can feel into Mary Lou a little bit more. Okay, where that question, the question is pretty open, but I think if I feel the energy that you are in as you bring it forth is centered around the fact that you speak to your animals and you feel like I don't hear them communicate back to me. And so that is something for me to clear up off the bat straight away. Yes, you do. This is, if you've listened to me teach on animal communication at all, or if I've done a reading with you, then you've probably heard me say this. So, pardon me for being redundant, but here's the thing. Your animals, the ones who are your family, are so a part of you that their voice doesn't feel any different to you. I mean, and when I say voice, I mean voice. I mean their literary voice. Like if, someone's literary voice is how their style of writing is what I'm actually borrowing from actual English literature or creative writing and academia. When I say literary voice, it's the personality, it's the essence of the being, of the expression, rather than voice meaning like the physical instrument. I mean their character. So their voice, their literary voice, is yours. You guys are so involved, so enmeshed. Everything that is it's basically like they're an extension of your body. If you want to start to understand how to enhance the gift of animal telepathy, it's actually easier to start with someone else's animal, because that animal's voice or character or essence isn't native to you, but yours are. Like that Con, he's a part of me, and he's in my vibration. We are inseparable. So this is my metaphor, is if you actually touch yourself, you touch yourself on the arm, you can't it doesn't really resonate very much. You have to focus a little bit to go, oh, okay, like how it's hard for you to tickle yourself. But if a stranger touches you, then you notice it. It shows up as foreign. Maybe if your partner touches you, it's a little more resonant than if you touch yourself, but it's actually, like it's so natural to you. It's so part of your experience. Okay, so now that metaphor we can extend to how we actually listen to our own animals. But okay, sorry to digress. So we actually start by practicing talking to other people's animals, having sessions, and that's something that I'm sure will unfold as we talk here, certainly in my animal communication program. But when you're able to actually feel them as that foreign person touching you, hear their literary voice in your experience, it shows up and it's really distinctive. And then you take that practice of what you did with that animal and you actually just intensify it. Just like if I do want to tickle myself, I have to focus really hard. If you guys want to do this with me, like kind of try to tickle your arm. You have to kind of really focus to notice all of the sensations, the gentle sensations. So, I know how to touch someone else and I know how to make, the skin have a sensation for myself, to have a dynamic experience. I just have to intensify what I'm doing. Oh, I'm getting tickly. So that's one thing, is that you already are, for sure. And they do appreciate you speaking to them. They hear you. They understand you. Animals, they are telepathic, but they don't listen. They're not tapped into us all the time because that would be distracting for them to live their life. So when you actually focus your attention on them and say their name or direct communication to them, then they usually listen. They don't always listen, do they? We know that. They still have ego and they still have their own way and they do whatever they want. It's definitely something that I feel Spirit wants you to hear, is that you're already doing it. and that the how is already working for you. If you have more details to that, then probably you'll get answered as we go forward.
Hey animal and nature lovers, my 4-week animal communication education and coaching program is live. To learn more and register, go to triciacarrcharm.com/animal-communication. That again is triciacarrcharm.com/animal-communication. I'll see you there.